everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name is Caitlin, welcome, and today I'm updating my Pan That palette for September 2022. September, oh my goodness me, this is crazy. I'm not going to go into how crazy it is because I'm sure you've heard it all before, but wow, mad. So if you didn't know, in 2022 I have been panning one face palette, which is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit, and one eyeshadow palette, which is my e.l.f. Truffles palette, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Normally I go big, bright, colourful, but I need to be quite serious today. I need to be quite serious. It's a serious day for me today. So I've chosen to put the blue aside and I've chosen for more browny neutrals. But just before we get into the update, if you have not already, then definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. It helps me out so much. And when you're seeing this, my birthday is in like 2 days, so that's my birthday gift. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to jump straight into it and I'm going to start with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. So this is a 6-pan palette, but a few months ago I decided that actually I'm only going to start focusing on the first 2 shades because originally I gave myself the goal to finish this palette. That was madness, that was crazy, I was naive, I don't know what I was thinking. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just focusing on the first 2 shades. So this on screen is what the shades looked like last month. It was the shade Eclipse and the shade Luna. And this is what they are looking like this month. So here you can see the shades. You can definitely tell which shades we're working on. These 2. I really want to finish these this year. I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to finish them. We'll be close on Eclipse, I think, but Luna is a little bit stubborn. She's being very, very stubborn. So I mix these 2 together every single day. This one is more pink. It's too pink for me personally, so I like to mix it in with Luna just to tone it down a little bit. I mix them together and it is what I wear on my cheekbones every single day. So let's talk numbers, shall we? So Eclipse, like I said, it's like this yellow to pink duochrome highlighter. I wore this 23 times this month for a grand total of 84 uses this year, which is kind of mad. 84 uses is a lot. And I mean, it's looking loved. It is looking a little bit beaten up, which is good in the panning world, I guess. But yeah, I would have liked to have a little bit more progress in this by this time in the year. I do think it is the right decision to just ditch these guys and just work on the top 2 because I was getting a little bit overwhelmed. But yeah, maybe these 2 will be for next year and I'll just focus on these. So moving on to Luna, this has had a lot of pan expansion. You can see I've been working on this like bottom corner here and the pan has expanded a lot in this shade, which I think is crazy, by the way. I've used these shades both the same amount of times, but the difference in pan expansion is kind of crazy, so something to think about there. Luna I have also used 23 times. As I said, I mix them together every day for a total, are you ready, of 106 uses this year. That is a lot of use. 106. That's a lot. That's a lot of usage. I'm going to be continuing to wear these shades every single day. Every day I do my makeup anyway, so hopefully we can get a lot of good use out of it. I'm really hoping to have these close to being done by the end of the year at least, because that would be amazing, but I'm a little nervous. I am a little nervous. What is this hair doing? There we go. I have actually started doing weights. I know we're like 9 months into the year, so it's a little bit late to be doing weights. But this palette is now weighing 107.57 grams. At the start of the project, it was weighing 113.65 grams. So we've used quite a lot of products so far in the year. I'm gonna try and remember to weigh them every update because I always forgot. Okay, so now onto the eye palette. This has got much better usage, I think, if I do say so myself. Okay, so my eye palette is the e.l.f. Truffles palette. It is a 4-pan palette. This is what it looked like last month. You can see a lot of pans. We have hit pan on every single shade, which is incredible. And this is what we are looking like this month. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of changes. And I'm so beyond happy with all of the changes. Okay. Can you tell I'm happy? Can you tell? I'm happy. Alright, so the first shade, this is like a gunmetal grey shimmer. I've said in pretty much every update, this is my least favourite shade. It is the shade that has the least amount of progress every single update, but you know what? I've still got a pretty decent sized pan in this, so I'm patting myself on the back. Yes, I don't really like this shade, but I've made it work. I've only used it 4 times this month. My goal generally for eyeshadows, whether it be a pan that palette or pan those eyeshadows, is I like to wear the shade at least 5 times a month. So obviously we hit one short of that, but I am filming this slightly early, so whatever. So yeah, we used it 4 times this month for a total of 29 uses this year, which again, in the grand scheme of things, not that much, but yeah, whatever. Okay, moving on to this really light taupey transition shade. I really enjoy this shade. You can see it did break off in the corner a little bit, the tiniest bit. I couldn't save that product, so sadly it did go in the bin. But it was only like this teeny tiniest amount of product. The rest has been my progress. I'm taking full responsibility for it. That was me. So you can see we've definitely expanded the pan towards this end here, and that is what I was kind of hoping to do, widen this bottom part of the side pan. This month we have used it 7 times for a grand total of 45 uses in the project. So this is the kind of look that I normally wear with this palette, and it just uses all of the shades, and this light taupe is just the transition shade on the outer part of my blend. So yeah, that's what I like to use this. Okay, now this is my pride and joy, this really dark brown. I'm so proud of myself. This will be done by the end of the year. I'm saying it. I'm putting it out into the universe. This is going to be done by the end of the year. I'm saying it. This, you can see we have cleared the whole bottom part of this pan, which is incredible. I'm so proud of myself. We've hit the little divot in the side of the pan as well. So that means that the product is going to be very thin from now on, because obviously the pan isn't as deep. We used it 11 times this month for a total of 60 uses in the project. I'm so happy, and considering I'm panning an exact dupe of this in my Sofx Revolution palette, which I use in my brows every day, the fact that I've nearly finished 2 of these really deep dark brown shades this year is incredible, and I'm just really proud of myself for that. Okay, and the black. I have used this 12 times this month for a total of 75 uses in the project. Normally I would wear this as a liner, so I don't use that much product, but now that it's going into the colder weather, I am going into more dark and dramatic eye looks, and if you know me at all, you know I love starting all my dramatic eye looks with a black, and this is the black that I reach for. It's a nice black, it's not the best black in the world, but it does its job, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm really proud of myself. Hopefully you can see in this black the pan expansion coming down a tiny little bit. It's not the most obvious thing in the world, but you know what? That's fine. At the start of this project, this weighed 20.27 grams, and now it weighs 18.61 grams. So yeah, we've used a fair bit. We've used about 2 eyeshadows worth of product, which when you put it in that kind of way, I think we've done a pretty damn good job. Okay, so that is my update for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know how you're doing on your Pan That Palette journey. I love binging Pan That Palette videos. It's probably one of my favourite things to do, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I spend way too much time binging Pan That Palette videos. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. Have an incredible day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!